on TLC Nigeria TV. My name still is OSAGIE Alex, and I love to have you again on the show. We're still in the euphoria of the new year, and I just want to share with us something which is very important to me, and it's called the best investment you can make in the new year. Yes, the other time I talked about the myth of the new year. So this time, like a follow-up to that, is the best investment you can make in the new year. Sit back, don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Now that is a limiting belief. Take massive action. So you must get so excellent at what you do that people will literally predict. Trust me, you need to leave good behind so you upgrade. Hi, welcome again to the Upgrade Show. I remain your host, OSAGIE Alex. So, welcome back today, and on today's episode on this program, I will be sharing with you on what I call the best investment you can make in the new year. See, for a lot of people, they're so excited about the year, they're having plans on the things they want to achieve, they've written down their goals, they've set the milestones and all that. But one thing I really believe that you should understand and put into practice in your new year is to know the kind of investments to make. Yes, if you make wrong investments, you're going to get wrong kind of results. So it's not about the results you get, but the kind of investment that you are making for the results that you want. So that's why on today's program, I'm going to be telling you the best investment you can make in the new year. Now, what is this investment? Now, for some people, they may think, oh, probably it's a cryptocurrency, probably it's a forex, probably it's a whatever you may be thinking. But this is what I want you to realize and know. The best investment you can make in the new year is an investment in yourself. Yes, I'll take that again. An investment in yourself. You can only grow whatever it is you're growing, whether it's your business or an organization, you can only grow it as much as you have grown yourself. So the first and the best investment you need to make in the new year is an investment in self. And for most people, that is the last investment they want to make. They can make investments on themselves by getting new clothes, getting new shoes, getting new looks and all that, but they do not make investments in themselves. By that I mean in their mind, how they think, their perspective to things. That's the best investment you can make, because no matter how much you want to make in a new year, if you still think poverty, there's no way you can see wealth. So you need to make an investment in self so you could break some of your own limiting beliefs so that you can actually live the kind of life that you want to live. So, how are you going to make this investment in self? I'll tell you easy ways that you can do this and easy ways that you can get results while you're in it. So first things first, you probably should start going for paid classes or subscribing for paid sessions. Now, a lot of people would love to do what is free. I always tell people that whatever is good is not free, and whatever is free is not good. And if at all it goes over that, anything you're getting free, someone else is paying the cost unknown to you. And like they say, whatever thing you enjoy free online, you are actually the product. So let's not even talk about that. But what I'm saying is this: you need to stop only going for free classes, because the juice and the real secret to things that you want to achieve in the new year will not be shared in a free class. Why? Because they follow the biblical principle that says, do not cast your pears among swine. So they will not tell you what you really would know in a free class. So you need to make the budget for your personal development. Like I say, it's first personal before it's a development. So you need to make that investment in yourself. Say, okay, in this new year, I'm not just going to buy books that will become shelf help because you do not read them or just put them on your shelf. I'm actually going to buy books that I'm going to actually read and practice the things that I'm learning from the book. So the first things first, in your investment in self, look out for paid classes that you need to attend. Now, another benefit of going for a paid class is that it gives you an opportunity to network with other people that are far beyond your current circle. So imagine you go for a paid class in which everybody paid $1,000 to attend. Imagine the kind of people that will be in that class. That is not your regular circle. You will find people. That's the same regular circle in which if it was a free class. So you see, the networks you get to associate with when you go for a paid class is different from when you go for a free class. So the first things first, make up your mind to go for paid classes. Number two investment you need to make in yourself, make up your mind to actually practice your learnings. For some people, all they do is just learn. They never practice. And that way you can't see any result, because the juice of any learning is in the practice. So what you need to do is, in this new year, as I'm investing in myself, I am going to practice everything I'm learning, because that's the way you get to see results. So if you just keep saying, oh, I'll read this book and that's all. No, read the book, implement what you've learned from the book. That's how you get better. So first, you go for paid classes. Next, you make it a deliberate intention for you to practice what you are learning. That's how you make investment in yourself. Because in practicing, you're taking some risk. In practicing, you're coming out of your comfort zone. In practicing, you're actually trying to apply the things that you're learning. And that's how you get better. You know, in learning, there's this thing called the 4 stages of learning. The first stage is the unconscious incompetence. At that stage, you don't know. Then you move on to the next stage, you get to conscious incompetence. Now you know that you don't know. And then you move on to the third stage, where it's now conscious competence. You are aware that you now know. Then finally, you go to the final stage of learning, which is now unconscious competence. You don't have to think about it. So let me quickly explain that in the way of you're learning how to drive a car. At the first point when you're driving the car, you actually don't know how to drive a car, but in your head you know how to change the gears, you know how to move the car and all that, until the day you finally put the key in the ignition and then you start the car and then you can't move. So you know you don't know how to drive a car. And then you move on to the next stage where you actually now realize that, oh, I can't drive. You try to move the car jets and it goes off. So you know you can't drive. You move on to the test stage, now you can actually drive. But this time, while driving, you can't talk to anybody. You can't listen to music. You just face the road and you're just driving. You're conscious and you're competent. But then you get to the final level of unconscious incompetence. And at this point, you could drive, you could talk on the phone, you can even be doing your makeup. You're unconscious of it because you're that good. So that's the same thing that happens when you get to start practicing your learning. Because you're making investment in self, you're practicing it, and soon it becomes second nature. You don't just need to think about it anymore. You just do it. Like Nike says, you just do it. Why? Because you've gotten to that point where you have unconscious competence, because you have been practicing. And then the third thing you need to do for yourself while you're making investment in yourself in the new year is that you must deliberately build the right kind of relationships. So in the new year, you make investment in yourself, you go for paid classes, you buy books that you actually read. The next thing you do, you actually practice your learning. So, you know, some people went for trainings all through 2019. They wrote notes. They never went back to those notes. They took notes. They wrote down. They took selfies with the trainers. They never did anything with those learnings because they did not want to make the investment in themselves to practice. And then the third thing, you must deliberately network with build the right kind of relationships for where you want to go to. Because that's part of the investment. See, there's some people that will literally take your hand and walk you through the door. While there are some people that will just be there to ensure that you come in. But you need to understand how to network with both category of people. To understand that the best investment you can make in the new year is an investment in self. And in self, I mean in personal development. And when you do this, you'll be amazed at the kind of result you will see in this new year. Once again, I appreciate you for coming over on the show. We look forward to seeing you again next week. And like I always say, there is more on the upgrade side of life. So leave good behind so you upgrade. I'll see you again some other time.
Stay connected to TSL Nigeria and get updates on the go all day, every day. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on TSL Nigeria Space TV and join our online family.